Hey, what is up, guys? Blunt Guts here. This is a Watch Your Rums video. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. I got some Guild Wars action for you today. I've got some intercluster Guild Wars action. It's a grudge match today. We're taking on CelestialsPhoenix. They, I do believe, snuck into Overlord. They were somewhere in the 20s, I believe, in Overlord last season. So solid guild. Definitely some solid defenses in here. I was actually pretty impressed with a lot of their rosters. And yeah, I thought it was challenging. I did go, fair warning, I went pretty swarm heavy today. So I don't know that there's going to be a lot of variety in the attacks, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's get to the attacks. First match of the day. So we are going to try to take out Garion here. He has got an Esoteric's team. He's got the team that I want to run going right now. He's got Ymiret, he's got Boreas, he's got Anora, he's got a Lili in there, but whew, baby, yeah, it's just not a friendly team. I'll say that. It's not very inviting. But what I am going to do here is I'm going to take a page from the last match against Awakened Chaos, in which we went up against a similar team to this. I'm going to wait for a 10 cost. I'm going to drop in a set of the Skeletal Guardians here. They're going to path forward. I'm going to put them on the back tile because I want to stagger the amount of time that it takes for the ultimates to get triggered. Once they are in front of Cyrus, that should trigger the ultimates on all three of these heroes, on Anora, on Ymiret, as well as on Boreas. Then I am going to wait until we get up to 10 costs. I'm going to drop in one of the Shaman on the back tile, and wait till 9 costs, drop in a Shaman on the front tile. Wait till 9 costs again, drop in another set of Skeletal Guardians on the front tile. And then we're going to wait for a 10 cost, and I'm going to drop in double dogs. Should be able to get those dogs in before the ultimates come back up for everybody, and then we should be able to just run on in. That's how it has worked, how I've seen it work. But, you know, if that doesn't work, I don't know, we'll try and, I guess we'll try to swarm at that point using Necros and Abyssal Beholders. But I think we're probably cooked, honestly, if it doesn't work. So let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait for 10 cost. I will put it on 2x speed. And then we're just going to drop in our Skeletal Guardians on the back tile again, because we don't want those ults to get triggered any sooner than is needed, because the idea is to get the dogs in before the second round of ultimates does come up. So now I'm just waiting for 9 costs. These Skeletal Guardians are kind of sacrificial lambs here. Wait until we get up to 9 cost again. Maybe even a little bit early, honestly. And just try to make sure that those Skeletal Guardians are on the block for Cyrus by the time that we deploy our double dogs. Looks like ultimates are in a good spot, so that is good news. We just need the healers to keep everybody up. Double dogs. Let's hope and pray. Ultimates should not be going on. See at least 2 go by, right? We get a couple more. Can we get one more? Nope, we can't get one more. That sucks. Okay, well, I guess we will have to wait and see. I don't think those units are living through this, so we will drop in double Necros here, and we'll see if we can't swarm. The ults should be down at this point. Boreas is still going off, but it should be close to down by the time we get up there, and we can try to drop in. I think the Abyssal Beholders now is probably a better bet than trying to do them all at once, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. It's not looking great though. That Anora ultimate is vicious, and it did get us there. So yeah, this is going to be a loss. I'm going to quit out of this, but we got 20 off, so that's something at least. You know, it's the best kind of loss, which is still shitty. I will be back for the next one. All right, guys, next one up. Let's hope for better results on this one. So we're going to do another swarm attack on this. We're going to wait till 10 costs. We're going to drop in one of the Fallen Templar on the front tile. Then we're going to wait for 10 cost again. Drop in a Fool on the back tile. We're going to wait until the Fool makes this first turn to go right and go upwards in this first vertical lane. And then as soon as he makes that... well, not as soon as. Once he travels about 1 tile up that lane, we are going to drop in a Fallen Templar on the frontmost tile. We're going to wait till 10 costs, drop in double Necros after that. The Fool should path forward and keep that second Fallen Templar up. The first one is just going to be bait. The Necros will go forward. At 3 costs, we're going to consecutively drop 2 Shaman. So once of the first 3 costs, then we'll get it back up to 3 costs, drop another Shaman. Then after that, we're going to wait for 10 costs, keep an eye on Marri's ultimate as well as Valderon's ultimate, and then we will drop in double dogs. And they should be able to stream on through. That is the plan. You know, you never really know what's going to happen with these because damage and rage regen is all different, but I tried it against a defense that was almost 50k higher, and it was working every single time, so I'm fairly confident this is going to work. Let's give it a go, see if we can't make it happen. Alright, so wait for 10. We'll drop in our first Fallen Templar. There he goes. Chugging along. At level 5, these guys get a major upgrade. I know I've said it before, so if you watch my videos in the past, you will know that they get a big upgrade at level 5. They get an extra 15% defense, which just makes them that much harder to kill. And drop our Fallen Templar here. You can see the Fool got frozen right there, and he is going to keep him out of harm's way for as long as possible. And now we're just waiting for 10 costs, and we'll drop in double Necros. You can see actually the first one is still alive somehow, so that's kind of cool. We'll take it. It seems like maybe there's less damage on this one than the one that I was practicing against. I still have to worry about rage regen, worry about the Marri ultimate, but I think we'll be okay. This is a good sign for us. I'm just going to click up to 3, drop in the first of our Shaman on this front tile. Wait until we get to 3 cost again, and then we'll drop in our second one. Just clicking up to 3 here. Drop in the second Shaman. And then we are just waiting for 10 cost here. And we'll drop in double dogs. Again, keeping an eye on the Marri ultimate. Looks like based on where she is right now, I think we'll have to wait for one more to go out before we do drop it in. It looks like she's going to... Timing might be pretty good here, actually. We'll wait until we see the animation go off at least. And then that stupid circle just kind of stays and freezes everybody. Second after that. Hopefully Valderon is not going to pop everybody, and hopefully this freeze disappears. It did. Why are they stopping? There's no way there's that much block on there. There we go. There's 2 in. There's a third one in. That's a win. GG. I'm going to do that one more time. I will be back for the next one. All right, so this is more or less the same team as what we just fought. I am going to do the same strategy. The only difference here is that we've got Baron in place of Torodor. The BP is almost exactly the same. This one's actually about 1k BP less than the previous one, so I think it'll work. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I'm kind of limited on time today, so I'm really just trying to burn through these as quickly as I can so I can move on to other things. But let's see if we can't get a win here. All right, so let's wait for 10 costs. We'll drop in our first Fallen Templar on the back tile. Then we are going to wait for 10 cost again, and we'll drop in our Fool. And we're just going to wait again till that Fool makes the turn here. And then we'll drop in right about now the Fallen Templar. That'll keep the Fool kind of out of harm's way. Make sure that all that single target damage goes on to the Fallen Templar initially. Keep everybody else alive for quite a bit longer as well. So just waiting for 10 cost, and then we're going to drop in double Necros. 1 and 2. And we're just going to drop in Shaman consecutively at 3 cost. It's like our Templar is holding strong over there, so that's a good sign. Drop in our Shaman. Drop in a second one in a second. There we go. Shaman number 2 deployed. We're just going to wait for 10 cost, and then we'll have to keep an eye on Marri's ultimate and see where that is at. I don't love where it's at, if I'm being honest with you. We just see the Valderon ultimate did just go off, and wow, this one's doing quite a bit more damage than the other one was. Okay, well, yeah, this is going to be a loss. I guess this is likely an A3 Valderon. It must be what's going on there. Or a really awakened. Yeah, wow, that is too bad. Not going to work on this one. So Jeez, oh man, I'm gonna look at the damage breakdown after this. I want to see who's awake and whether it's Sargak or if it's Valderon. Very interesting. Would not have thought that there would be that much of a damage difference, but must be it. I guess it potentially could be RNG as well. But let's quit out of this. Let's take a look at the damage breakdown. We can see exactly who wrecked my comp. Bend over. He bent me over. That's for sure. Let's see. Where's them stats? That is 100% an A3 Valderon. Good God, look at that damage. 40 million goddamn damage. Okay, well, so be it. Hats off to you, my man. Nice defense, nice Valderon. I'm fucking jealous. I'll say that. I'd love to have a Valderon that could do something like that. In any case, I will be back for the next one. All right, guys, got a little central keep action for you here. This has been a team that has frustrated me for a really long time, but I think I've got a decent strategy to take it on here. It worked at least in the replica that I was using. So the plan is going to be at 10 cost. I'm going to drop in the Scale King Champion, the Demon Captain, on the back tile right in front of the spawn point. He's going to path forward. He's going to trigger everybody's ultimate, including Ymiret's, who normally would not get his ultimate triggered with a unit standing right in front of Cyrus. However, because the Demon Captains, both the Scale King Champion and Maw, they take up more space. They extend into the tile in front of them. As far as the game is concerned, it will trigger Ymiret's ultimate. Those ultimates are going to get cooking. At 10 cost, we're going to drop in double Necros on the back tile. They're going to path forward. The initial summons are probably going to get got by the units over here, by the ultimates going on. But they'll spawn more. You know, that's the nice thing about Necros. They're going to keep spawning more as time goes on. And then we're just waiting for 10 costs, and we're going to drop in double dogs. The idea is we want to get those dogs out before any of the ultimates come back up. And with any luck, the dogs should stream by. 3 or 4 of them should get into the Soul Crystal. That's the plan. Let's see if we can't make it work. All right, so nice thing about the Scale King Champion as opposed to Maw, and why I'm using him here, is because he's only 5 cost. And drop him in at 10 right there. And we're just waiting for 10 cost again, and then I will drop in double Necros. I'll slow it down when we hit 9 cost. Here we go. I'm going to get my clicking spot ready, and we'll just click up. We'll just click on up to 10. There we go. Drop in double Necros. Remember, the Necros move a lot slower than their summons do. So by the time that the actual Necros get up there, the ultimates should be done. Based on my testing. And now we're just waiting for 10 costs to drop in double dogs. It's a very simple attack at the end of the day. It's worked really well for me. You know, the problem, though, is it looks like the Scale King Champion is taking too much damage, so that is not great. That may kind of screw me over. I'm going to wait and see. If we're lucky, we will be able to get in with double dogs anyway, but yeah, this is a lot more damage than what I was dealing with before, so this may not work. Unfortunately. Getting some penetration, but it's not going to be enough to get past before the ultimates are done. And so, yeah, that is really too bad. Good God, that Anora. I gotta talk to Craigie. Craigie, man. This team is demolishing your damage. All right. Well, back to the drawing board on that one. I'll be back for the next one. All right, guys, we are going to give this one a go. I feel like these attacks are probably going to be a little bit redundant, but, you know, it is what it is. So we are going to do a swarm attack here. At the beginning of this, we're going to wait till 10. I am going to drop in a Fool on the back tile and wait for him to path forward. As soon as he kind of gets, turns upwards and goes 1 tile up, I'm going to drop in a Pharaoh Guard, and then we're going to wait for 10 costs. Then we're going to drop in a Shaman on the back tile, followed up at 10 cost again by double Necros, followed up at 3 cost by another Shaman, and then we're just going to deploy dogs at 5 cost both times. We're going to keep an eye on Ymiret's ultimate. We don't want to be deploying dogs into a full Ymiret ultimate. If there's one that is about to deploy, like I think is going to happen with the first set, then we're going to do it anyway because we might be able to slip by. But if when we get back up to 5 costs, we might wait a second for the ultimate to be almost done before we deploy the second set of dogs. What I've seen is that there is a window there where these units, they do get stacked up and we are able to get in, whether it's the dogs or the Necro summons or what. So I think we will be able to get this done, but you know, we won't know until we get in there, right? So it's been that kind of day. So let's give it a go. Let's see if we can't get this done. All right. So Put on 2x speed, and drop in our Fool at 10 cost on this back tile. Perfect. We're going to get the Pharaoh Guard ready right there. Freeze the Fool in place. That is what we want to see. And I'm just going to get my Shaman ready, and I will drop him at 10 cost. So we'll pop in those ultimates. That's what we wanted to see. And when we get to the 9s on cost, I will slow this down so that I can just click on up to 210. And drop in double Necros here. There they go. And we get back up to 3. I will drop in our second Shaman. Keep all these guys alive, hopefully. Most of them, some of them. And now we're just waiting for 5 costs, and I will drop in some dogs. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on the Ymiret ultimate. I may have to wait, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like, timing-wise, this actually, the rage regen might be a little bit slower on this one than the one that I was testing it on. So let's drop in our dogs. Let's see if we can't get them in before Pelagios does another ultimate. There we go. There we go. This guy could get in. Go on, summon, get on in there. And he's in, and that's a win. And like I said earlier, I am tight on time, so I am going to run this one more time. And then I'll be back for the last match. All right, guys, last match of the day. This one's going to be, I hope, very satisfying. Zacharias Fox, who you all know helped me out with that Garnagard video. He also attacked me about 30 minutes after the match started, and he seemed very familiar with my defense, so I'm hoping I can get a little retribution here. So what we are going to do is I'm going to wait till 10 costs. I'm going to drop in one of the Pharaoh Guards on the back tile. He's going to path forward. He's going to start, get all those ults ticking, and then at 10 costs, I'm going to follow up with a Shaman on the back tile again, and then we're going to wait till 10 costs, drop in double Necros, then we're going to wait till 10 costs again, and we're going to drop in double dogs. At that point, timing-wise, we should have all of the ultimates down. If not, we can always drop another Shaman and kind of wait it out a little bit if needed, but I think it's going to be a pretty clear win at that point. As long as Reve can't stun, as long as he can't get taken out by Hatssut or Khamet's ultimate, this team is going to kind of fall over. So, it's a swarm kind of day. Let's see if we can't get a final win. All right, so just waiting for 10 costs here, and then I'll drop in my Pharaoh Guard. There we go. And there he goes. And we're just waiting for 10 costs. We'll drop in our Shaman. There goes the Shaman. And 10 cost again, we'll do double Necros. I'll slow it down now that we're in the 9s. I'm just going to click up to 10. Double Necro on this back tile over here. You can see all those ultimates are ticking. See, I'd love to get that Hatssut one out of the way. There it goes. And so long as they don't have crazy rage regen that I'm not counting on, I think we should be good. I'm just going to click up to 10 here, and we will drop in double dogs, and hopefully we'll just stream on by. Let's see. Make it happen. Go on, dogs. Go on. Get in there. Oh. That Reve ultimate scared me a little bit. That is a win right there. That is a win. So, yeah. Take that, Zach. 5-3 on the day. Not a bad day, if I do say so myself. Felt like that. There were a couple of defenses that did not actually perform the way that I thought they were going to when I went in. So, that kind of cost me a win or two. But good day all around. Really tough defenses, honestly. I'm very impressed with the rosters that CelestialsPhoenix has. There are a lot of just really, really powerful heroes in these comps. In fact, out of the 24 that are outside the bubble, 24 defenses that are outside the bubble, I could only recreate 2 of them. And, I'm missing a bunch of key heroes. I don't have Ajax. I don't have Praetus. I don't have Valderon. I don't have Yovar. So my options are always a little bit limited, but even against the higher guilds, there's usually more than 2 that I can recreate. I could only recreate 2 defenses here, and then that is kind of crazy. A lot of Cyrus out there, a lot of Ymiret, and I think my attacks probably showed that, right? I'm sorry if they were a little bit redundant. I know I was doing a lot of swarming, but truth be told, I think it's the most effective method, especially if you have level 5 Necros. It's the safest way to go about attacking a lot of these defenses. So, so long as you can dodge ultimates and get your swarm in there in between them, be very successful. So I do appreciate you all tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my attacks. Please let me know in the comments what you thought. And I am off. I don't think I'm going to be able to post my attacks later in the week. I'll try. I'll see. It is my birthday tomorrow, and I'm going away for the night. Don't know what time I'm getting back, but if I can, I will certainly post them. But if you don't see anything from me, know that I'm probably just sleeping one off. So thanks so much, guys. Good luck on your own attacks. I will catch you all next time.